Frisco water operators explain how the town uses less water today than it did in the 90s. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. First, Special Olympians were out on the rec path today for the Special Olympics Torch Run, 17 miles from Breckenridge to Silverthorne, with support from local law enforcement.
As sheriff, I'm happy to do it. Just honored to do it.
That was Sheriff Jamie Fitzsimons. He joined deputies and cops on bike and foot for the Torch Run, a popular annual event in Summit where local athletes compete year-round on snow, court, and grass.
And I think, my God, if I can get out there and run 17 miles to support them and hurt a little after 17 miles, it's the least I can do to show my support for the challenges they face every day.
Runners finished at Rainbow Park around noon today, then followed it up with a post-run party courtesy of Silverthorne PD. Governor Jared Polis was in Summit today, meeting with state educators for childcare reform, like the debut of full-day state-funded kindergarten this fall.
We were able to get that done thanks to Summit County's Billy McCluskey, one of the great supporters of full-day K.
Local families could save upwards of $1,500 per child per month thanks to the program, and Polis says this could free up cash for expenses like healthcare or college.
In my view, you really start with full-day kindergarten and then you build on where you can.
Local marketplace healthcare rates drop by 29% next year thanks to a $260 million state reinsurance program, but that will not help small business.
The reinsurance that we passed, that particular program, is focused on the individual market.
Polis says future health reform will be modeled after the Peak Health Alliance, a health cooperative through the Summit Foundation that uses the nonprofit's reputation to negotiate with providers. This week on the State of Summit, we go behind the scenes and underground with Frisco Water.
Make sure that all of the distribution system is running satisfactorily and no leaks and valves work and fire hydrants work.
That was Jeff Goebel, Public Works Director for the Town of Frisco, describing what he and a crew of 4 water operators do every day to keep taps running. It begins on North 10 Mile Creek, just west of town, where you've probably seen the town water plant if you've hiked the trails there.
It's a very resilient system. There's a lot of backups to the backups. We have generators at one well and a generator at the water plant.
You might also notice Frisco does not deal with the same hard water issues as Breck and the Blue River.
There's no old hard rock mines up there that discharge anything. Water comes down very clear, very clean, very cold.
The Frisco water plant shuts down for 1 month every spring during runoff when taps are fed by wells like a new well on the Frisco Peninsula, good for 500 gallons per minute.
Water systems are mainly designed for fire protection, so that's why you see fire hydrants and it's potable water that comes out of the fire hydrants. You just get a benefit of good clean water to deliver to the people.
Frisco begins charging more for water in coming months as part of a sustainability program, but Goebel says we use less water now than in the 90s, led by a 30% reduction for town parks.
While there is growth, we're seeing a reduction in demand.
Tune in again next Wednesday for a look at how tax amendments help and harm county government on the State of Summit on Krystal 93. A hefty new tobacco tax is on the agenda for Silverthorne Town Council. At today's work session, happening right now, Council hears the latest on a countywide push to tax cigarettes at $4 per pack, with a 40% tax on products like chew and cigars. So far, all local towns and the county have shown support. Voters must approve those taxes this fall. There is no regular meeting in Silverthorne today. Breckenridge Town Council last night unanimously voted yes on a ban of electric scooter rentals. That includes dockless e-scooters like Lime and Uber scooters, and the ordinance does not mention dockless e-bikes. This law takes effect after second reading. Local fire danger is moderate today with no fire restrictions. In sports, the Rockies lost the opening game of a doubleheader out east today, 3-2 to the Nationals. Second game starts at 5:05. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, the Summit Trail Running Series continues today with 6K and 14K races at Horseshoe Gulch and Breck. All racers leave the Tiger Dread start line at 6 p.m. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.